Welcome to the Auktionvideo Solvaro. He's doing really well and he's such a great guy. I really enjoy spending time with him. We are going through all the obstacles and giving him different challenges all the time. I try to have a good combination between working his mind and working his body, and especially trying to create body awareness and building strength as well. He's only 4 years old and he might be growing a bit. We're still working with the farrier and physiotherapist to make sure his body is ready for action and for a new owner. He's getting more and more evened out throughout his body, but there's still some things to work on, so we are trying to work as quickly as we can, but still slow so that we don't do too much. I think he's evening out a bit better, still lacks strength in his back and body to be able to carry a rider better, but he's finding a better speed control. To begin with, he didn't run, but he wanted to go faster in order to stay balanced and stay forward, but now he can go slower and still feel like he's moving forward. We're still trying to make that even better because of course there's a long way to go with the young horse where you have to build muscles, but he's really trying. So it's a lot of transitions as well between the gaits. It's a lot of groundwork, it's a lot of going out on trips and just going straight. It's a lot of going over poles and just making sure that he doesn't get bored as well or overworked. We work about 4 to 5 times a week. And it seems like that's working really well for him because he always wants more. You feel really safe when you're on him. He's doing well with the stop and the go. He needs to get better at the turn, but that's because I want him to work better through his whole body so I can make his top line longer and stronger so that it's easier for him to follow a feel to each side. But I feel like he's very safe to be on top of. Of course he's young, and of course he's not had a lot of work like through several years, but you feel comfortable, you feel at home, and it seems like he's trying to take care of you as well. He's a brave boy and he's starting to get braver with the rider on the back as well. He's very confident when you can lead him through everything, but he's starting to get even more comfortable and confident when you're on his back and he has to go through things as well. He has been handled by my husband here as well. He's not used to horses that much, so it's really nice to see that Solvaro just does what he does, calm and collected. He seems like that he's at that point where if you don't give him a reason not to trust you, he will trust you. Of course, he is a strong horse in a sense, so if he needs help, you have to provide it, otherwise he will lose respect in you. So you have to be clear but kind, and you have to show him respect as well. But as soon as he knows that he can count on you, it seems like he will do pretty much anything for you, really. A lot of the work in the riding is actually just in the round pen, going around and giving him a flow and a sense of rhythm through his body, and that he can slow down and still go forward. Because in the indoor arena I don't have a wall, so it's easier for me to just work on the rhythm in the round pen. The arena is only 15 meters wide, so this gives him a feeling of just being able to travel and find the rhythm through his body without us having to steer. So like there, when he lengthens his neck and he put his head a bit down and forward, that's what I would like to see. The same this way as well. I would like for that to get better so that he works better through the back and through his top line. So that's what we are working on right now, to make him more balanced and in better rhythm, and that he's not trying to go forward by taking his neck up, It's still a lot of work for him because that's not how he has used his body naturally, but he's really trying, and I think he's improving every time we go for a ride or every time we do some sort of training, and that's really all that matters to me. So that I make sure that he greets me like this, that even though he's far away, he comes over all the time straight away. I feel like he sees me as a safe place and just a good companion, and that's what's the most important thing for me. And then we will do things as, you know, quick but slow, so that his mind and body can follow along, and that I make sure that he gets a good feeling about everything that we do, so he is seeking for more of that, and that it's easy for a new owner to reciprocate that. I always correct the little things, so here when we're walking and he's a little bit too close, so I just correct him, and he's just taking little corrections here and there very well, but I do them every time I have to do it, so I make sure that he knows what the rules are and that he's comfortable with them in them, and that it's his sort of safety and security, that he knows who I am and what I do. And I think that's as important with him. It's important with every horse, but it's important with him as well, because then he's like, oh, then I want to follow you, then I want to do everything you ask of me, as long as it's the same rules every day and that you're sure of what you're doing. And then he's just turning into a really cuddly and nice and sweet guy. He's a real friend, and he's playful, and he's one you can really have a lot of fun with as well. I'm here just tacking him up and making him ready. I often give him some feed beforehand, trying to put on as much weight as possible. Here he's wet from when I just picked him up from the outside. I think he's looking good and healthy, but I want to make sure that he has a little bit more meat on his bone before Aachen, so that he's ready for the long drive as well. But he's growing and he's looking good, and he seems like he's comfortable in his own body. He's just overall a really, really great guy, and I just wish I could keep him for myself. A little bit of video showing him in his gaits. As you can see, his rhythm is getting a lot better. We're trying to find the same rhythm with a rider, but of course it's easier without the rider now, because, well, it doesn't require as much strength. But that's what I like to see, that is that he's finding the flow and rhythm better overall, and it's moving really nicely through his body. We're working a little bit on just different things, trying to find new ways to challenge him in a good and fun way, because he can actually take quite a lot. The foundation is there, so it's just putting the pieces together, and then he just tries a lot. He did this while I was on his back as well. The biggest problem was that he sort of did it too much, so I got off and then we did it from the ground, so I had a little bit more control so that he didn't go all into the machine. So he's really safe at the road as well. He's good with traffic, both bikes and trucks and that kind of stuff. We've been doing a lot of that because we have to out here. We don't have a forest next to us. We have to drive to get there, or we have to go by road in hand. And then we're trying to use the forests as an obstacle course as well. The ground was very wet, so I wasn't sure if we could ride, so I just walked him through and let him find his footing and use the trees for the bend, and just to do something else instead of just walking along. And he's just up for anything, really. He's getting stronger, as you can see here. Just a couple of weeks ago, he thought it was really difficult without the rider on his back, and now he's doing really well with the rider. Of course, he still thinks it's a bit difficult, but the footing is also a bit uneven as well. But he's really trying, and you feel comfortable up there, and he's listening to you. This was actually at the riding school, the local riding school. So he could see a lot of horses, different things going on, and it was really, really windy that day. So I think he did really good. He stays focused. Of course, he's a little bit tense, but he's still there with me, and I'm really happy about that and how he handled those things, and how he stays connected, and that he really wants to be reassured that everything is okay, and then everything is okay. We've been working a lot on loading as well, because he had a bit of a rough trip here from Germany, and he's doing really well. He finds he stands really nice and relaxed when he's in the trailer, and just travels nicely all by himself. Just to finish off with this lovely guy, a little clip riding in the forest, enjoying that it's evening and the sun is about to go down, and just having a good time. Because I want to show that this is the feeling that you get with him. You get that feeling of having a good friend that you could go on a journey with and have a good time and just enjoy each other's company.